Hi guys, it's October here. I'm your Tuesday's host for Planet Pathlings, and I'm covering today the topic of Book of Shadows, journals, notebooks, etc. How do you organise your studies, workings and rituals? So basically, I wanted to share with you some of those items and how they've worked for me, and also to give you a few ideas of how to maybe home in on things that may resonate with you. Okay, so where are we? Right. I'm just going to share a couple of things with you of what I use and what may work for you. So here we go. Okay. I want to show you my very first book of shadows. I didn't use a book of shadows to begin with, but I decided I wanted to document certain things and to help me to learn, and to have things documented could help me with that. So I will show you my very first book of shadows. Hang on a second. Right, this is my very first book of shadows. This was handed down to me, and this is what it looks like. You can see, I'm not going to show you any further down than that because there's some personal stuff in there. But it's basically a couple of notebooks that I ended up putting together to make this original book of shadows. Just to give you an idea of some of the things that I wrote in here. So you can see here some of the stuff that I have put. This is going back a wee bit, but you get the idea. So what I'm basically saying is that not everybody goes for the Book of Shadows, and I did not for a long time. I've always had a diary or a journal since I was young, but basically this was my first proper Book of Shadows, which I find very helpful to help document little things that was going on, things I'd tried, things I was learning, etc, etc. This is another way I document things. This is just a generic folder that I have started adding things to over time, and as you can see here, that's the title of this one. And there's quite a lot in this folder already, but I have umpteen folders like this. So this is just stuff that's been printed off of my computer and added into this folder. So as you can see, there's quite a bit in it. So you can use things like this. Then I have many books like this. This particular one is my journal that I have beside my bed, so that when I have dreams I write this down, or these down, and keep them in here, and it is a handy thing to revert back to for dream analysis and reflection work, or some shadow work, etc. So just little wee books like this I find can be quite helpful to go back to when a thing's happened, little things you've tried, etc. Or in this case, with it being a sleep journal, if I have a dream that I wake up and go, oh my gosh, I write everything down in here, and I can flick back through it and go over things and decipher things over the next few days or sometimes weeks after I've had a particular dream. So I find that dream journals are very helpful. I also find that moon and sun or lunar and solar journals are helpful also. Also, I keep little inserts, if you like, of my altars and how they make me feel, and how I feel like the time sometimes will inspire me to put certain things on my altars or take certain things away from my altars. So it's not really an altar journal, it's more a book in general that is how I'm feeling, how certain things make me feel, the seasons, lots of little wee things that have an overall effect on how I am as an expressive, creative person. So I think that journals and books can be really good with regards to helping you to, see where you are in your path, to help you take mental notes, to guide you with regards to your learning and where you started off and where you are now. If I go back to when I first started my YouTube channel, for example, and I look back, I can see where I was thinking at certain points of time. I can see where I'm at now as opposed to where I was then. So I think even if you don't do a YouTube channel, even documenting things, even on a dictaphone or verbally, because a lot of people like myself are quite a visual, and I'm quite a visual person in the fact that sometimes when I see a thing or I hear a thing, it has a particular impression on me and it lasts longer. So, even having a dictaphone and recording how you feel, or if you've tackled certain things and how they've come about, even little spells you're doing, the outcome, little things that you've tried, little ideas you've come up with, for example, so that, for example, if something doesn't go maybe quite as you would like it to go, you can maybe look back and see what you did, if you need to tweak it anywhere, if you maybe want to try adding certain things and taking things out, or that type of a thing, and it kind of guides you. It's like a little mental notebook. I also find imagery quite helpful, so I do have a folder which I don't have actually to show you at the moment. It's upstairs, and basically it's got a lot of imagery. I'm sometimes drawn to pictures I see online and I have to print them off. There's something about them that connects with me. When I see it, it just takes me to a certain place, or it reminds me of something. So I've got a lot of things that I've printed off and I've doodled on them or written on those images, or put little, little sigils or little symbols on them to basically keep something in my mind. So sometimes the imagery side of things, the artistic side of things, can be very helpful with regards to just keeping things fresh in your mind or helping you learn about certain things, The older I'm getting and the longer I'm practicing, I'm getting really, really homed in a lot on the imagery side of things. Art, and especially very expressive art and very unusual art, resonates with me a lot. Like I might be scouring online and I'll just see a picture or a drawing or something and I think, oh my gosh, and I have to print that off, and it goes in a certain place in this folder because it reminds me of something, or I'm drawn to print it off, and I'll write on it straight away, or doodle on it straight away, or put a symbol on it straight away with something written underneath it, because it's connecting with me in a certain way. So I think imagery is a big thing too. Also music. I have a musical library that also helps me with regards to my practice. I have certain things for bringing me down, certain things for lifting me up, certain things for certain times of year. Depends where I'm at and what I want to do, but I have a big huge musical catalogue, and I know just by looking at certain things and just by scanning through that category or that list of artists or songs, I know immediately as soon as I see the song title, or immediately as soon as I see an artist or a band, how they make me feel generally. So I think writing things down and cataloguing things, either in the written format, in the audio format, or in the artistic format, are all really, really good things for helping you to learn and be where you want to be, and be more expressive and creative in your own right. It's taken me a long time to realise that my own individual expressiveness is okay, you know, like even if it's a bit quirky or strange or weird to other people, to express myself in that way is okay, because that's my individual path, and those things are how they make me feel, or what resonates with me, that might not necessarily resonate with somebody else, even on the same path, for example. So basically just tune in, put your own little antennae up, and use your own personal individual antenna to home in on things that are going to resonate with you, that are going to be able to help you become the best you can be, and also help you to be the most creative and expressive person you can be, individually as well as on your spiritual path. And you know, don't be afraid to connect with nature. Go out, collect plants and leaves and things like that, and press them and keep them and journal about them and write about them and things like that. That's what I've been doing, especially regards certain plants and certain trees and certain things like that. So, you know, just do whatever resonates with you to make you feel the most exhilarated and empowered in your own path. Yeah, just do what makes you feel happy. Do what resonates with you. You know, whether that's writing or drawing or singing or you know, keeping note of audio things, because everyone is inspired or connected by certain things. So my advice is just do whatever connects with you, whatever resonates with you, and as long as you do that and you adhere to that, then you can't really go wrong. So I hope this video was helpful. Lots of love and blessed be, and I will see you next week. Bye.